everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. I just wanted to make a little video for you to talk about humidifying your instruments and when and why you should do it. I got inspired to make this video because somebody commented on one of my past videos where I talked about how to hang your ukuleles and different methods you can use to get them up on your wall. And somebody commented and said, "Oh, this is great, I'm gonna do this right now." And my first thought was, yay, because when they're out and they're accessible, you're gonna play them more, and that's better for everybody. But then my second thought was, ooh, I wonder if it's a solid wood instrument. I wonder where they live. I hope, you know, they take care of that instrument. So I thought I'd make a little video to talk about this. So why would you want to keep your wooden ukuleles humidified? When I say wooden, I'm talking about the solid wood ones, the solid top or all solid top, back, and sides ukuleles. Those are made from solid wood, and solid wood expands and contracts depending on its environment. It absorbs and releases water. So if your environment is very dry, the wood can crack. And if it is very humid, the wood can warp. And you don't want either of those to happen. So that would be why you would humidify. So when do you humidify? Well, you do when your environment is below 45% humidity or above 55%. Now that is the current range that I read online. That's perfect for ukuleles, between 45 and 55% humidity. Now, the first time I read it, I could have sworn it was much bigger, like 40 to 60. Maybe they're just being specific, but the current data says 45 to 55% humidity for ukuleles. So how do you know what your environment is? Well, they sell these handy dandy little hygrometers online that will tell you. So I bought this off of Amazon. Let's see, it was $12.99 off of Amazon. They sell a bunch of them. They're all kind of the same. They're probably all made in the same factory with different brands on them. But I'm posting links to all the gadgets I show you today in the comments. They're not affiliate links. I don't know how to do that. I just putting it there in case you want to know which ones I got. So this one, all you do, there's an on-off button at the top. You turn it on, it takes a reading, and it will show you temperature and humidity. And if you press this button, it'll show you temperature in Fahrenheit. So it's 70 degrees in here, 53% humidity. If you leave it on, it will take a reading every 30 seconds or so. So I check this about once a day because I'm obsessed, but and I keep it over on a little table that you can't see, close to where my ukuleles are, and I just check it. So how do I keep my my music room 53% humidity? Well, I will show you. The main thing that I do is I have a room humidifier right there. I keep it over there. I don't know if you can see the mist coming out of it or not. Yeah, you can. You can direct that mist, so I have it pointed towards the ukuleles. I also bought that on Amazon, and that was $40, $39.99. I don't necessarily recommend that one. I'm gonna put the link in, but I've had issues with it. It's got like a touch button on the front and where you can adjust the level, low, medium, or high. Well, that's not work, or turn it off. That's not working anymore, so it's just stuck on medium, which isn't the worst thing for it to be stuck on, but with it 53%, I would probably put it on low, and then it'll last even longer before having to refill. But I can't. It's stuck on medium. I did, when I found the link, I did see they do have a 2-year warranty, and so I might look into that. But anyway, they have a lot of them online. I got a Levoit Cool Mist 4.5 liter ultrasonic humidifier. So that translates to 1.1 gallons of water that I put in there a day. So on the medium setting, it takes just like 20 hours or so. So I do it like once a day, a little bit earlier each day, I refill it. And that's really simple to do. You take the whole unit off the base, turn it over. There's a lid you unscrew, and you pour tap water, cold tap water into it. I don't use distilled water because I can't buy a gallon of distilled water a day. And it's been working great. Well, it's been doing its job as far as keeping the room humidified. Now, if I forget and it runs out and it's not running for a few hours, the humidity in here plummets. I went out of town for the Brown County Ukulele Festival. I taught my daughter how to do it, and I suspect she let it go empty more than once because I got home. It was running when I got home, but it was at like 28% humidity in here. And I was like, oh, and it took a couple days actually for me to get it up. Over 40%, and now today it's even higher. I really wish I could turn it to low, but I can't. But anyway, that's the main thing that I do, because I have all my ukuleles in one room, keep this one room humidified, and I'm good to go. But I also have small little humidifiers that I use for individual ukuleles, and I'm going to show you those now. And those are handy, especially if you're going to go somewhere. Like if I were going to go somewhere and stay in a hotel, I would definitely want one of those with me in the case, just to make sure. So they sell all different kinds. I'll start with the most expensive one. This one, it's an Oasis guitar humidifier is what it's called, and it's $19.95 on Amazon. You unscrew the lid, and there's like this gel in here. It's kind of like the stuff that's in diapers. And then they also give you a syringe with it, and you inject water into it, and that's all you do. And then you put it, this one I actually use for my tenor, but I'll show you on a concert. You put it inside the sound hole, like so, and then I keep it in the case like that. And so that keeps it nice and happy. You may have noticed this one starting to buckle a little. That means it's about ready to be refilled. That's how you know if it needs to be refilled, is when it sucks in like that. I also have several of these. These are only $3.50. It's a Herco. It's also called a guitar humidifier. And it has the instructions right on the outside. It says open, immerse in water for 5 minutes, close, wipe off excess water. Repeat twice monthly, store in the case. So, yeah, it's the stuff inside, I don't know, I think it's almost like clay or something. I don't know. But, yeah, so I open it up, put it in water, 5 minutes. Longer if you forget, which I do a lot. Then you wipe it off all the outside. It's got 2 holes drilled in the lid. You can see right there. I have read about people who drill extra holes into it. Sometimes I don't close the lid and I put it in the case like that, just so it can evaporate more. So once I have it all filled up, I put it in a case up here by the headstock compartment, and I closed it up. I try to remember if it has one of those in there to take it out if I'm going to be walking around with it. Like these hard cases have a little compartment that I may put it in. I don't know if you can see that. But I don't like to walk around with that jingling around. So there's another sound hole design. This one I actually bought for my guitar many years ago. It's a D'Addario acoustic guitar humidifier, and it was $5. And it's all plastic. You squeeze the sides, take the lid off, and there's a little sponge inside. You get the sponge wet, squeeze off some of the extra water, put it in there, put the lid on, and then you put it again in the sound hole. This is a bigger one. I use this for my baritone over there, right there. And that's it. I keep it in the sound hole. This one I actually keep in the sound hole while it's sitting out. So it needs to be replaced a little bit more frequently because it evaporates more quickly because it's not in a case. But I still think it's helping. But these are all just extra things because I have the air humidifier, which does most of the work for me. And then I have a smaller one of these, but I can't find it. It's silver, and it's the same design but smaller, and it is made by Muke, is the brand, ukulele humidifier, and it was $7. I don't like it as much because the lid doesn't come off. It just has a hole at the top, and you have to like get, now that I use that syringe on that one too. And then the inside is like the stuff like that florists use, like to put flowers, stems in. So I don't like that one as much. I like this one. It's simpler. But if you look at the design, you can make that You just need something plastic like a pill case or a film canister. Put your own, drill holes in it and put your own sponge in it. Put it in the case. So, because they're all the same concept. You just want water to be stored into something, clay, gel, sponge, to evaporate. I mean, close to your ukulele. That's basically the concept we got going on, guys. If you want to test, you can turn this on and put it inside your ukulele case, shut it, wait like an hour or two to make sure you're getting an accurate reading of the inside of that case, and then open it up. And like I said, this continues to take readings while it's on, so then you look at it and you can see what it's like inside your ukulele case. Oh, I have one more to show you, and it's on this one, and it's right here. This one they actually sell for violins. It goes inside the violin F hole, but it's the same concept, guys. It's like got like a little sponge inside with holes. So I submerge this in water for a while, and then I wipe it off, and I use it on my Bruce Way because I've got this handy dandy turtle sound hole. It fits right there, and you can even play it with it in there. Doesn't touch the strings. And so sometimes I do because I forget that I have it. But I put that in there and then I put it in the case. This Bruce Way was made in Vietnam, which is a very humid country. And you have to be a little careful with those Bruce Ways. This one actually does have sharp frets because the wood from the neck or the fretboard dried compared to where it was when it was made. And so it shrank a little, and then the frets don't shrink because they're metal, so they stayed the same, so they're kind of sticking out. I need to get them filed, but I'm afraid to do it myself. Anyway, that's the only issue I've had with this one. I keep that in there, I keep it in a case. However, if I'm confident that I can keep my air room humidifier going and not forget about it and not let it go empty, and keep the humidity in here at least 45%, I can. Like that one right there is my new concert solid mahogany 5-string from Ohana that a lot of you guys spotted. I played it for Ukulele Day. I haven't even introduced it on the channel yet or reviewed it, but that's my newest one, and it's all solid mahogany, and I've had it hanging up the last 2 days because I finally got this room where I want it, and I'm happy, and so I've got it hanging up so I can play it more often. You wouldn't think that having a ukulele in a case, I mean, it literally takes a couple seconds to open a case and get it out, but there's something psychological about, oh, I gotta get it out. Like, if it's on the wall and you go, boop, you're just gonna play it more. So, if you haven't seen my video about how to hang them, check that out. And if you have any questions about humidifying your ukulele, please ask in the comments. I hope this made sense. I hope you keep your ukuleles happy. By keeping them from getting too thirsty, but also by playing them. That's what it's all for, right guys? So thanks for watching. I will see you soon. And have a great day, guys. Don't forget to play your ukulele today.